so much. I won't be able to lift the cup. Can you give more light?
Yes.
Oh, that's better. Yeah. Now I can see better. Just press the red one.
It is.
Yes, it's good.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Jai. Gam karoti vachalam bangam langategni. Yakibam tamham bande shikuram tibatavinam. Om Gyana Timirandasya Gyananja Sharakaya Chakshurminitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So let me see. Can I ask something? Tape recorder. Can I ask something? You want what? The first verse you were quoted. What is translation for that? What verse? You just two verse. You just. Let's see. The first symbol come. Yes. So, if you have faith in the spiritual master, then if you are blind, you can see the stars in the sky. If you're deaf, you can hear, and if you're dumb, you can speak, and if you're lame, you can cross mountains.
From where this? I haven't.
That's Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Chaitanya.
Yeah. And the second one is my spiritual master. I offer obeisance to my spiritual master who opened my eyes as I was in the darkness of ignorance. So he has given me the torch of knowledge. So those are the...
Narayani is actually my sixth guru. She is my sixth guru. Yeah.
Right. So, let me record. Put on this side. Away from water. So today, we're going to talk about how we as women can make a difference in our society just by how we speak, especially we're going to concentrate on sound, especially. Oh, look at this. I will get a table.
I've been thinking about it, and it's not like
It's helpful.
Yes.
And then I'm missing one file.
we put this one also, or is that is?
Yeah, I can put it.
Is
Yeah.
there also something here?
No, that I don't. Only these things I need. So, what can we do? How can we improve our life and the life of others? Our lives and the lives of others. So, sound is very, very important. I mean, there's some women, they just like to gossip and put other people down and compete. But there's also women who appreciate, empower each other, and look out for each other and sacrifice for one another. So we're going to try and be that group, the second group, today. So first of all, sound in Bhagavatam. Actually, yeah, I'm just reading this verse actually today. This is my verse of the day, 326:32. It says in Vedanta Sutra that sound is the origin of everything in this world. The sound of Om actually causes creation. And another sound can finish the whole creation or finish our life in the material world. So there's actually four kinds of change, four kinds of destruction actually. There's one destruction that happens after the day of Brahma's life. He lives for, actually his one day is about 8,400,000,000 of our years, and also his night. So when he goes to sleep, then that's how much time he has. That's one kind of destruction. And when he sleeps, then we're all like this. The whole lower worlds are finished. Only the higher planets are still there, and we're all finished. And we sleep. not that we die. We die, but then we just stay asleep for his whole night until he wakes up again morning. Another type of destruction is at the end of the whole universe, when everything finishes, and then the whole universe goes to sleep for a long time. However long, the same length of the creation and the length of the universe. So 100 years of Brahma's age, basically. And he lives for 311 trillion of our years. So can't even count it. So that's another type of destruction. And then a third type of, there's 4 kinds. The third type is that every second our cells are being destroyed in our body. Things are dying, like the plants are dying or whatever. So that's happening second by second, actually. And the 4th kind is being talked about here, when everything of this world is finished and we go to the spiritual world. Now that's the final, when we finally finish all of this wandering and suffering, and we go back to the spiritual world. And so and what sound can cause that? Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That's the sound that can take us out of this world and take us to the spiritual world. So I would like to share with you about the holy name. There is a verse from the Puranas, Harinama, Harinama, Harinam Eva Kevalam. Kalo Nisteva, 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 Gatiranyata. In this age of Kali, there's no other means of deliverance except chanting the holy name. So, here is a really nice prayer to the holy name. The name of it is Kevala Astakam. It's 8 verses, and it's based on that verse, Harinama Eva Kevalam. It's based on that. Kalo Nisteva, Harinama Eva Kevalam. So it's like this. Maturam mature pyopi mangale pyopi mangalam pavanam pavane pyopi harinam eva kevalam. More sweet than all other sweet things, more auspicious than all other auspicious things, the greatest purifier of all purifying things, the holy name of Shri Hari alone is everything. So you had a lot of sweets in your life, I imagine, but there's 2 kinds of sweets that we taste with our tongue. One sweet is the prasadam, the food, the gulab jamun or the skula or whatever sweets you make, the pies, the cakes. I got a nice cake today. And I don't know who made it, but it was not here. Tandavi. Right. So that was very sweet. But there's another sweeter thing, and that's the holy name. When you taste the sweetness of the holy name, then you don't feel the anxieties of this world, and everything becomes very sweet. One of my godbrothers, when he first met Prabhupada and then he started chanting, he said they were in New York City, and he said even the beggars look sweet in the trees because of chanting, And so so then the second verse, Abrahma stamba paryantam sarvam mayamayam jagat satyam satyam puna satyam harinam eva kevalam. The entire universe, from exalted Brahma down to the lowly clump of grass, is a product of illusory energy of the Supreme Lord. The only thing that is reality, again I say reality, the holy name of Shri Hari alone is everything. So yes, I was talking about this in one of my classes recently, that in Bhagavatam there is a verse that says, actually the secret of the Vedas is that we are all sleeping in a dream right now, except if we chant, except if we do service for Krishna. Then we're awake. We're awake at that point, but otherwise we're sleeping. So the holy name wakes us up from our illusory life. Then Saguru Sapita Chapi Samatta Bandava Pisa Shikshe Chesara Smartum Harinam Eva Kevalam. that person is a true guru or a true father, true mother, and true friend only if they teach one to always remember Holy Name of Sri Hari alone is everything. So yes, what is the qualification to actually be a true father, a true mother? Is that you try to help your child be spiritual, Krishna conscious, so he doesn't have to take birth again in this world. And speaking of kids, here they come. So, yeah, and friend. Oh, so that's who your friend is, who reminds you. Vishwasena vishwasa kararutta vishati kittanya macho bhakya dharinam yukevalam. There's no certainty when the last breath will come and put an abrupt halt to all one's material plans. Therefore, it is wise to always practice chanting from very childhood. Holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. So again, as Prahlad Maharaj says, best to start young, because an old dog cannot learn new tricks. And that's true, it's very hard. The older you get, the more fixed you are in your way of life. You can't change. Don't want to change. So, Harisara Vishetatra Yatta Bhagavatajana Gayanti Bhagavena Harinam Yukevalam. Lord Hari eternally dwells in that place where truly exalted, spiritually advanced souls sing in the mood of pure devotees. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. So where is Krishna? He says, he tells Narada, I'm not in the heart of the yogis. I am wherever my devotees are chanting my name. So that's where Krishna is. And that's the holy name. Aho dukkam maha dukkam dukkha dukkha taram yada kacharatam vispitam matna harinam yukevalam. What a sorrow, what a great sorrow. More painful than any other misery in the world, mistaking it as a mere piece of glass. The people have forgotten this jewel. Holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. Was there ever a time in your life when you were away from the devotees and you felt not unhappy or away from the holy name? Dyatam kar no nyatam vacha piyatam nityam harinam ivkevalam. That's bad. It should be heard again and again with one's ears. It should be uttered over and over with one's voice. It should be perpetually sung and sung anew. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. Cough drops. You get them out. Oh, yes. Anyone. Trini Katya Jagat Sarvam Rajate Sakala Pri Chiranandamayam Shiram Harinam Kevalam. It makes the entire universe seem insignificant as a blade of grass. It splendorously reigns supreme over all. It is full of eternally conscious divine ecstasy. It is supremely pure. Holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. So now we know what sound we should hear and chant that will make us happy. So sound can elevate us or sound can degrade us. If we gossip, criticize, we bring each other down. And if we encourage, inspire, and enliven one another, then we are uplifted. So there is a problem with criticizing or counting the faults of others. There was a story about a Brahmana, and he lived across the street from the Brahmana lived a prostitute. So he was counting all the customers who were going to see, meditating on the prostitute. And she was counting on all the people who came to get the blessings of the Brahmana, and she was meditating on the Brahmana. Wow, he's so great. So guess what happened at the time of death? The Brahmana went down the hill and she went up because her meditation was on the spiritual. Her meditation was on the good qualities, and his meditation was on the negative qualities. So that what you think of your whole life, that's what you'll become. So be very careful. So therefore, it's recommended, duty of devotee to practice forgiveness, because people will give you trouble. And if you're not with outside people, devotees will give you trouble because that's who you're with. You know, your karma will come through somebody. And if you're outside, your karma will come there. And if you're inside, your karma will come from other devotees. You know, it's hard to tolerate, but it's a fact. So, a Vaishnava is one who works for, is representative of Krishna or Vishnu. And Vaishnava serves under the direction of senior devotees. So, now one type of devotee is the demigods in heavenly planets. And there is one particular demigod, Lord of Death, Yamaraj, and his duty is to count the sins of people because he has to punish. That's his job, to punish the sinful people. And he has a court, and his secretary who keeps the accounts of everyone, his secretary's name is Chitragupta. So if you count other people's bad things, bad qualities and sins, you are helping Chitragupta to count things for Yamaraj. And if you say something about someone that this person did such a bad thing, and then if it's true, then you will share in the same reaction to that sin that the person did. And if you say something about someone and it's not true, you get double the reaction of the sin that he did. Same sin. So be careful. So you don't want to work in the court of Yamaraj. But there is another court we can work in, and that is the court of Nityananda. He doesn't see the fault of anyone. Isn't that nice? Mm-hmm. So if you're intelligent, you want to work in Lord Nityananda's court. So to work in the court of Nityananda means we have to give up fault finding and propensity for bearing grudges. Like, don't think, oh, this one did that. And then it burns your heart. You get cancer, actually, if you meditate negatively. There's a book which has all the mental causes of disease. And the cause of cancer is resentment, anger. You keep it in your heart, it eats you. And that's what cancer does. And so, yes, I know one devotee who kept this resentment, and she got cancer. That's how it goes. So therefore, we have a choice that we can work for Nityananda or we can work for Yamaraj, Chitragupta. And one thing to consider is that whoever court we work in, then we will be judged in that court. So we want to go with Nityananda. Yes. And we have him. We're so lucky. Yes. We have Gornitai. He's right there with us, so we can join him. So now I'm going to talk about how to help your community to grow and be good, be nice, a thriving community. So I'm taking again from His Holiness Bhaktitirtha Maharaj. And there's 4 principles of having a nice community of devotees. First of all, treat everyone you encounter as if the success of your spiritual life depends upon the quality of your interaction with them. So how you interact with that person will be how your progress goes. Every person you meet. Then second, reflect upon the person you love the most. Aspire to treat everyone with that same quality of love. And third, there will be conflicts. So view all conflicts as your own fault first, and see conflicts as a chance for growth, clarify perceptions, and to create synergy. And fourth, realize that the people who you are with right now might be the people with whom you'll live out your life. They may be there at the time of death. So try to be nice. So let's talk one at a time. The first one is treat everyone nicely. So appreciation, kind words of encouragement, sincere appreciation creates positive energy. Everything becomes very positive around you and around them. So yes, you want to share love, kindness, and mercy. So I would like to do something here. Do you all know each other here, or no?
Really?
Mostly.
I don't know. We don't know her.
Oh, what's your name?
Oksana.
Oksana. Oh, which country is that from?
It's Ukrainian name.
Ukrainian. Okay. All right. So those of you who know each other, I would like you to choose somebody of your group and say some words of appreciation for that person. Yeah.
It will be easy.
Huh? Yeah.
You start.
Okay. So raise your hand if you have something to say.
Yeah, I have so many things to say for devotees.
Okay.
But I will respect Aditya Bhana Mataji's grace. Aditya Bhana Mataji, she will start first.
Oh yeah. Do you accept that?
You?
No, I think you should start.
I have so
Yes, you
many
have so
devotees
many
here.
Things.
Yeah.
You choose one. Choose one. Or else no. I think you should start. Yeah. You can start.
I have so many. See, Aditya Bhana Mataji, she is so. The day first I saw her, I feel like Sauri. You know, in Ramayana,
Somebody.
there is Sauri.
Oh, eating the berry.
Sure.
Yes. Her presence was like feeling like that. She was so humble, and I like so much about her.
Okay.
The first day, my experience, whenever I see her, I remember the Sauri.
Okay.
And also the Leela Mataji also, I have so much things to appreciate with her.
Oh, but you only get one.
And Leela Pri Mataji also.
Now it's your turn.
Because I would also
Choose one. Choose one.
I guess lately I would also appreciate very much Lil Primanjari. She recently took a bit more responsibility, and I can feel that she's also like always ready to serve and just hosting the Namahatas and inspiring Matajis around as well to her. She's creating
Good.
she have Bhagavad Gita group. And
Oh, wow.
yes.
That's very nice.
She's
Good.
so helps to grow and inspires me as well.
Good. And you have somebody?
Yes, Fanka, for example. Yeah, we were making together garlands, I remember. She was very responsible. I mean, what I remember about Fanka, she will never let you down.
Oh.
If she said something, she will do. So, yes, it's true, yes?
You have something? Somebody?
Yes. Now I have difficult time to whom, but okay. Now our response to Yulia, it's because it was my first mirdanga. Actually, I borrowed from her. I was wanting to play mirdanga, and she gave me one, a small one. And she said, oh, because we asked her husband, and he had a really difficult time to give a mirdanga to give away. He had few, and Yulia, she said, okay, Panka, I'll give you. I have a small one. Doesn't sound that good, but I can give you so you can practice on it. And after that, I got one from Adijaman, actually, Mataji. So it's,
Okay.
yes.
And Aditya, you have somebody?
Yeah. I think I should say something about you.
No, I'm not part of that. No. Has to be one of you.
So you said something about me. I can say the one thing I always notice that you're always happy. You always like to serve. You're always inspiring in your also the way you dress and yeah, I really like these things.
Good.
That
Yes,
Now
of
I'm going to
course.
cry.
Oh, yes, you have somebody? Oh.
So I think you're a very
Thank
caring
you.
person, very kind-hearted person, and you also inspired me to read more Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, because you have a group. So also like you're showing a lot to the God, to the Krishna.
You have somebody?
Yes, I have actually. Manager Oksana, she's here for the first time, and she's actually, I would like to say that she's a great example of my Gurudev's preaching, because she's actually, I don't know, somehow, because we haven't talked so much yet, but she's somehow fun to Bhagavad Gita Institute, which is on how to say, which is managing by my spiritual sister, Kamala Devi Dasi, who is a very great disciple of my Gurudev. So she's really like when I meet people, just you can imagine, like in Denmark, Copenhagen, I meet a girl who is studying Bhagavad Gita in this group. For me, it's like I just like really feel like Gurudev. He's just really, he's really preaching.
Now who's your guru?
Chaitanya Chamcharan.
Okay. Nice to know. All
So
right.
it's and thank you for you came today and you're really big inspiration for me.
Okay, so so now we want to spread some love and kindness. So there might be somebody in our community who needs help right now. I don't know any details, but there usually is somebody who is having either a mental problem or physical problem or family problem. So I'd just like you to think of somebody, if you can think of somebody like that, and just we'll take 1 minute and you can say a prayer for them. Okay, so you have 1 minute now and you can just have a mental prayer. We won't say it out loud. Okay. Thank you. So now I'm going to the part about conflicts. So there's sometimes we have conflicts. So how can you rectify conflicts between others? What's that? Looks like it's about to. Watch out! Don't be anybody near there. I would. It's like a weapon to me.
It's not blinking.
Anyway,
Enjoying
I'm sure. And so, okay, there's 4 things you can do about conflicts. So the first thing is be very good and straightforward with what you say. Your words should be, you should speak with integrity, which means honesty. You should speak honestly to people. Number 1, say only what you mean. Don't think of something different and say something different and do another third thing. And say what you mean. And don't speak against yourself. Sometimes people are so down on themselves. Oh, I'm so bad, I'm this, I'm that. But you, and don't speak against other people too. So that's very important. And the fourth thing about your word, your speaking, is always try to speak in the direction of truth and love. Love is very important. So now the second thing is, don't take anything personally. Because sometimes people give you trouble and you think, oh my God, why is that person so giving me so much trouble? Yes, but the thing is that, and you may think, oh, that person just doesn't like me, but actually it's not like that. It's usually that person has a problem with everyone, and you're just one of them that person has a problem with. So don't take it personally. That's the second thing. Nothing others do is because of you. They have their own center themselves. And what others do or say is it's just a projection of their own reality, their own dream. And so if you don't worry about the opinions or actions of people against you, then you won't be the victim of needless suffering. So it's a funny thing I saw on the internet by one person. I used to worry about what others are thinking of me, but then I realized no one's thinking of me. Yeah, and that reminds me of a Buddhist monk who sent a birthday card to another Buddhist monk, and he said, "I'm not thinking of you." Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, it's so funny. Anyway, so yeah, don't take anything personally. And the third thing is, don't make assumptions about other people. You have to ask questions. Don't be shy to ask questions and express what you really want to say. Next, communicate with others so clearly to avoid misunderstandings. Communication is very, very important. That's a lot of problems happen because we don't communicate properly with other people. And the third thing, that was two things. So I would just like to ask you, so this is don't make assumptions. Everybody knows what the word assumption means.
Yeah.
You see somebody, you think immediately, oh, this person must be this. So did you ever have experience in your life where you made an assumption about somebody and it was not true? Can you think of it? You assumed something about another person, but it actually wasn't true, and it turned out differently. Anybody have an experience like that? Yeah? You'd like to share? Anybody like to? No.
No, I haven't met like that.
You didn't have experience. I had experience in one airport. I saw one man, he was on the phone, like walking back and forth, and he was very dark looking. And I thought, oh my God, maybe he's a drug dealer. That was my assumption.
Okay.
And so then, when I went to board the plane, he was right next to me. And he said to me, "May I help you with your luggage?" Oh boy, I got him wrong. So that happens in our life. Sometimes we assume things about other people, but it's not like that. That we assume, oh, this person must be like that or that or that. Yeah. So yeah, just don't make assumptions. And the fourth thing is always do your best, and this will help you. Now wait a minute. This does not.
It's a new bag.
Yeah, but it had 2 holes in it.
It's another one. It's a new one.
Oh.
He's a really
Having a drama
magician.
going on here in the background. Okay.
I can share about one of the assumptions I remember.
Assumption, yeah.
Yes, I remember with close devotee we had conversation and she kind of started, for me it sounded that she's complaining. I'm like telling like conflict, and then I'm somehow also responding, and she said, but I'm just like sharing. It's like just sharing, because as the woman she wants to just share. I'm just sharing, it's nothing personal. It's like I just wanted to share. That's it. It's not
Yeah.
like criticism or something. Yeah.
Yeah. We misunderstand what people are saying sometimes. And then we jump to conclusion. Oh, this person is like that. This person is crazy, or whatever. Crazy person. We give them a label. Crazy, or frivolous, or boring, or we just label people like that sometimes. So always do your best, and your best is going to change from moment to moment. So when you're sick, your best won't be the same as when you're healthy. It will be different. It will be different. And also when you get old, and you get old and then just can't do the same things you used to do. But sometimes people expect you can, but you can't. It's just your body. Your mind may be willing and able, but your body doesn't follow your mind anymore. It's way behind. It's okay. So I would just like to share with you one thing from one of Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj's books called The Beggar. He had 4 books called The Beggar. So this one, and he had different stories in each one, or realizations. So this one, I'm going to share part of his story about mindful talking and mindful hearing. So he said, and today I practiced mindful talking. I was extremely careful not to say anything to offend anyone. I imagined that each word was showering another soul, either with flower petals or with bricks. So it can come like that. Like in Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 1st chapter, it talks about how Vidura was kicked out from the palace by Duryodhana, and his words felt like arrows cutting his heart. But because he was a devotee, he saw the good. He said, oh, yeah, now I'm finished with politics. He didn't want to be in the palace, politics. And now I can just go on pilgrimage. I'm going to visit all the temples all over India and be happy. Because he just wanted to be a devotee, but he was stuck in the palace politics. Yeah. So he saw, yeah, okay, I see the external energy working on Duryodhana, who was throwing me out, and I also see this internal energy working on me to help me progress in spiritual life. So that is, yeah. Devotional words are like flowers that will enhance another's well-being and celebrate that person's existence. Harsh or whimsical words are like assaults on others, as if stoning them with bricks. With each person I encountered, I fully discussed devotional topics, so I was feeling constantly enlivened as I reflected on all the glorious beings in my life. Later, when I returned to the temple, you smiled at me. There was a picture of Krishna with the cow, famous picture, Gopal. And he said, you smiled at me and repeated and said, well done, my darling, well done. And so Krishna, in other words, if we practice mindful talking, spiritual talking, then Krishna will smile and say, well done. Today I practice mindful hearing. I reflected on how all conversation is a call to participate in certain activities or to accept certain mindsets. I chose to participate exclusively in devotional activities, and I only wanted to reflect on devotional topics. Thus, whenever there were discussions that did not invite me to participate in devotional activity or reflection, I would simply excuse myself from the environment. I even went out of my way to seek association of those who invited me to glorify gurus, sadhus, and the divine couple. I consciously avoided association of those who tried to entice me away from their lotus feet and shelter. When I returned to the temple, I noticed your picture smiling as you said, "Well done, my darling, well done." So there you go. So this is something you can practice also. Mindful talking, mindful hearing. And he even talks about mindful eating, mindful walking. You know, so I didn't go into everything because this today's class is about hearing and chanting, hearing and talking. So I'll stop here if you have any questions. Or anything else you'd like to say.
Because when we hear the classes you're giving, we hear Srimad Bhagavatam. I also heard that is also chanting. Isn't it? It's chanting.
What is chanting?
When you hear
And when
about
you hear,
Srimad Bhagavatam,
yeah,
about
as long as
Krishna.
your mind is with us.
Yeah.
If your mind is with then your mind is chanting, because it's hearing and the words are going in your mind.
Mhm.
So then it's like your mind is chanting. And when you chant your japa, if your mind is with you, your mind is also chanting. Hare Krishna. If your mind is somewhere else, then your mind is not chanting. It's on a different channel, as we talked.
Live but dead.
Social media channel or something like that.
But you also said in the start that when we are chanting, so we are like in reality.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we are
that's
not-
it says, yes.
Yeah, we are not sleeping, but when mind is not with me at this moment.
So we're chanting, we're in reality, but the mind is not with me. Well, so your tongue's awake and your mind's asleep. And maybe your ears are awake, I don't know. I think if your ears are awake, then your mind should be awake too. Because Prabhupada, he said 7 words. A devotee asked Prabhupada how to chant attentively. And Prabhupada said 7 words. First he said, just try to hear yourself chant sincerely. So you got hearing, chanting, and heart. So these 3 things have to go all together, and then we will be fully awake. You might be half asleep if your mind's somewhere else. Half asleep chanting, subconsciously. I mean, it's you know, it's clearing stage. Namabhas. It's a reflection of chanting, but it can save you even at time of death. This chanting can save you, just like Ajamila was saved. He was doing Namabhas chanting. It wasn't about, he was thinking about his son. His mind was on his son, and his body had committed all sinful activities, and he couldn't even pronounce properly the word Narayani. He couldn't pronounce it because he was dying. But even so, all these things were wrong. It's called Namabhas chanting. The Vishnudutas came to save him and protect him. So even offensive chanting may not help so much, but if it's Namabhas, and if it's offensive time of death, it doesn't matter. It will help you if you're dying. So yeah, it's reality, yeah. So he might be half asleep. As somebody told me, they were looking at someone who was, I don't know if they were chanting or what they were doing. He said to that person, the lights are on in his house, but no one's there. You know, like he looks awake, but the brain is, the mind is not there.
I also heard that that is we have pain in our body now, yeah, different kind of pains in different situations. But I heard death is so painful.
You can't stay in your body. No.
Yeah.
You just can't stay. It's too painful to stay.
Yeah. So that's where you should have your consciousness on the holy name.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you should have it.
Yeah. And that's also, we should help each other.
Yes, yes.
Be near to those who leave their body
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and chant
Yeah,
kirtan.
yeah it's very helpful
Yeah.
to have people chanting near you. Very, very helpful.
I think it was Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj who was having kirtan also, isn't it?
Yeah, he was
He
having
left.
kirtan.
Yeah.
He was having kirtan, 24-hour kirtan, I think.
Yeah.
Prabhupada was having 24-hour kirtan.
Yeah.
And then the Kaviraj said he was going to leave. He said, okay, he's going to leave now in a few hours. Then the kirtan was very big. Got, and at the end there was everybody chanting together. There was no leader. There was everybody chanting. When Prabhupada left.
Yeah. Haribol.
Yeah, so that's what we want. For going, we need somebody, people there to remind us, because sometimes at time of death you go unconscious, and so you're not able to think. You're just out of you're half out already, and so it's good to have people.
So if there will be no people, then Krishna will help us.
Yeah, happened to me. I had near-death experience. That they put me in anesthesia, and I was awake, but I had no idea of who I am or what I am. Like I was like an atom, and everything black, and I'm there, and that's it. No desires, no subtle body, no gross body, no idea of anything. And so then I was just like that. Now all of a sudden, in the black, I saw the holy name in multicolor come in front of me, like sky saved. What do you call on the computer? When it goes
The heartbeat computer. Heartbeat.
not heartbeat, no.
Screensaver.
Screensaver. And as soon as I saw it, I started chanting, and I didn't have gross or subtle body. Must be soul. So then my memory came back. Oh yes, I'm devotee. Narayani dasi, yes. But it looks like I left my body. But how come I didn't go back to Godhead? How come I'm in the void? I was very upset. Why didn't I go back? So yeah, and then I came back slowly. Took 4 hours. I should only have been out for half an hour, just a biopsy or something. But because then they gave me extra anesthesia. I'm not good with anesthesia, even a little bit.
It was too much.
It was too much. I couldn't breathe. They told me couldn't breathe.
But the nice positive point was you saw Mahamantra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the best. Yeah. So Krishna remembered me.
Yeah.
So that was one thing I realized, that you may forget. I forgot everything, even who I was.
Yeah.
But Krishna came. He was there for me. And so, before that happened, I gave like 7 japa, retreats, seminars. So that's how I saw him. That's how Krishna came to me. And so it's very wonderful that he will come. But you do have to practice in this life to remember him. Any other question? So you can make offering, or you already.
Or can you maybe share some of your moments with Srila Prabhupada?
Yes, we want to listen.
Well, maybe
Yes.
2 stories.
Haribol.
Would you like to make offering while I share,
Yes.
so we can save time?
Can I ask something?
Okay.
Does anybody have experience with deaths with other people? Dying before you or dying in the same?
Anybody have experience with other people dying?
Yeah, I had actually my grandmother
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother.
Her grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
Your grandmother.
Me also.
Grandmother.
She and my father.
Your
I was
father.
there. I was there chanting for him.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yes.
I have heard my mother Mataji's story. One time she was in coma, coma before initiation. She was not Krishna. She was not Krishna consciousness. Also, that time she was like Shivaji's Lord Shiva's devotee that time, and she was totally in coma, and doctors gave up, and we were crying, and they told that she will not live now. See, this is last time you can meet, and we went, and what miracle happened, and in her ear, my Mataji told me later, yes, now your time has not come, that they blow the shell, what we call conch shell in her eyes, and after that she joined the Krishna consciousness, and she became the Mahavishnu Maharaj's first disciple. Yes, this story I often
Very good.
She got a second chance.
Yeah, second chance. And somebody came and did the conch shell in her ear, and they said no, now she is not ready to go. So again she came back from the coma after 3 months.
Wow.
See,
My God.
Yeah.
my own mother.
Oh,
And
it wasn't her time to go.
yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't my time also
No.
to go. So, okay. Prabhupada. All right, so one time, Pujari in Calcutta, temple, Radha Govinda, and I was doing Mangal Arti at Gilam. You know the story. I turned around, and Prabhupada was standing right behind me, about 4 inches away. In Calcutta, there was no separation between the deities and devotees. The deity room, just one chain.
Wow.
And he was standing behind the chain, and I was just in front. So I didn't know what to do. Should I offer him the gilam, or should I do puja first? So I think I did quick puja, and then I gilam, and whole arti was standing right behind me watching me. So I was very nervous, very focused. And so then I thought after that I should do all my service like that. Prabhupada's standing behind me and watching me do my service. Yeah, that, and then another thing with the deities in Calcutta, there is a window behind them. Now, I think they closed it now, but when I was Pujari, there was an open window, always open, and many things used to fly in that window. Sometimes we had bats and birds, bats, birds. Even I think cats came in. And but one thing that happened every day was we had bees.